Katya Coelho of Goa Yachting Association won gold in the IQ foils women's category at the YAl Sailing Championship held at Mumbai. She also qualified to represent India at the upcoming Asian Games in China. This was also the third and final round of the Asian Games selections trial. Advait Menon, who represents INWTC Mandovi, won the gold in the International Laser Class Association 4 boys category and has also qualified for Asian Games 2023. Pearl Kulwalkar won the silver in the International Laser Class Association 4 girls category with 3 guns to her credit. She will also be the reserve sailor for Asian Games. Dane Coelho took 2 guns to win the silver medal in the IQ foil men's category. Unfortunately, he had missed the first selection trials. He will now focus on the Paris 2024 Olympic qualification.
Bombay. This was the Asian Games trials. This was the last round of qualifications for me, and I won gold at the event. It was a very good experience, very good sailing experience for me. I've learned a lot through this one. In particular, this one was, I think, the toughest I've sailed. We were sailing in about, some of the races were held in more than 20 knots, and that was the first time I foiled in that kind of condition. So it was very challenging for me, but I'm glad to have won.
So you'll be participating in the Asian Games now. When
Yes,
when
that's right.
when is the Asian Games and where is it going to be held?
So the Asian Games are held in China. It's been postponed actually. So this is why we had the trial rounds again. So it's been held in China in September.
So you'll be I believe you'll be the first Indian to be going in the field of windsurfing from for the second round, right?
For the second time, yeah. This is the second time at the Asian Games, and I'm looking forward to it.
So you're the only Indian as of now.
No, there are a lot of other Indians as well.
In the windsurfing?
But in windsurfing, I am the only Indian to have done this for the second time.
Conditions this time in Bombay. The place where they conducted the races was not the best in terms of a lot of garbage in the water and some unfortunate incidents. But my journey, as you know, the Asian Games was supposed to be held last year, but due to the pandemic, it got postponed to this year. So the previous trials that were conducted for the Asian Games in 2022, I had already won, and unfortunately, when it got postponed, the trials had to be taken all over again. And the first one of which I missed due to contracting dengue just 2 days prior to the first event. And unfortunately, with just 3 months, with them conducting the second round of trials in just 3 months, I didn't have enough time to recover and unfortunately prepare myself for the last 2 trials which were held just a week apart.
So all
Any
set.
help you get from the government?
Sorry?
Do you get any help from the government?
Well, unlike Katya, unfortunately, I have received a grant from the government, which was an Excellence of Sports scheme, which was the only grant that we've got so far from the government. So as of now, it's been only that. And obviously, some cash awards that were pending from 2011 is what we have received.
One time I'm happy, and of course at the second time also I'm a little bit disappointed, because in the earlier selection trials both of them they have won, and especially him in the RSX class, which was toughest class in Olympic. So he have won the selection trials earlier. Since that RSX class has been dissolved, and for the coming Olympics, the IQ foil has been replaced. So our vision are always on a higher. We always target for the Asian Games and Olympics, because whatever I have done, it is from the grassroots level. And whatever I want to achieve, it's not for myself, but I want to achieve for my state and for my country.
So why windsurfing? I mean, the entire family excelled in the field.
See, basically, I was a windsurfer for myself.
Okay.
And as they have seen me sailing, and I have represented India in 2004 in Italy, and where I have seen the young generation, 4 years old, 5 years old, with a smaller sail, where I picked up one of the sail from there, and I came back, and I taught him when he was at the age of 7. And not only that, and I saw him sailing, and I said, okay, I want to, promote this sport to, deliver to other young goans, because we have got such a beautiful coastline. There are many people from the fishermen community which we are looking out for, because they are the guys with talent. They know about the weather, they know about the condition. So
Kiran Borkar for Herald TV. Bye.